And I'm very much hyped for it. It used to be a really good
Oh yeah.
matchup, but that was 3 seasons ago. So
Yeah, and
let's
the hype. I need you to hype this up, man. I need to hear you go crazy.
me going okay. I'll try very much. You know, I'm German, so like the hype is a little. But guys, we're going into the match and take a look what Valdemar brought for us. He's playing the Ottomans, and I love it. I love it. I used to love seeing Ottoman matchups. It's such a fun civ. The Sipai is just the most fun unit in the game. Fight me for it. And yeah, Sovereign Spawn. We've got Valdemar in the yellow playing the Ottoman Empire. He's going up against Myriad, who is playing in the red in the Northern Spawn, playing the HRE. And yeah, Ottoman used to just fast castle against HRE like 3 seasons ago, but nowadays Ottoman is rarely played. They're just not considered that strong anymore, just because they need a little bit of time to get going. And most civs don't give you that time, HRE being one of them. So yeah, let's see what Myriad has cooking for us here, and let's see what Vald has cooking. Dark Age Military School is out. First Spear is being queued. Any? No. I was kind of hoping that this would be targeted on the HRE gold, but by the time you get there, usually your opponent is aging. So I guess we'll maybe see some deer pushing with those Dark Age spears we get for free. Yeah, Bart,
Yeah.
talk to me
Yeah.
about this matchup.
Talk to me about this matchup. Like Ottomans, we don't hear the top players talk about it much, but if you look at the statistics on Area for World, you see Ottomans played a lot in Conqueror level at least, and they also have very high win rate, which really was surprising to me because, yeah, like you said, you don't hear the top players talking about Ottomans a lot. But I really like the Civ as well. They got this unique military schools that pump out free units. They got this unique system with vizier points that can boost certain aspects of your game. Like if you want the faster moving military, you take the better. If you need some more food, you just take Anatolian Hills. And going up against HRE, we see another Aachen on the wood again, but he is also buffing food and gold. And that's the flexibility Myriad has with the HRE. He can go full archer if he wants to. Can't really advise that into the supply, but he can if he wants to. But he also can just fast castle like you usually do with HRE.
Okay, first spear is out for Vald. Let's find it. Okay, it's crossing the map. He did not scout forward, so let's wish that this guy is not walking into the town center on its own there, but he's gonna find the deer, and he's also gonna find the gold if he continues on that way. Sultanate trade network is coming for Vault, so he's gonna get that gold trickle from the free traders that he's gonna get right there. And let's take a quick look. Where's the market? Sheesh, am I blind? Okay, it's right behind his base, so yeah, trading is not an option, unfortunately.
Yeah, there is not
Sometimes
an option.
if you have a corner market, you just pop them out. You get a little bit of extra income until your opponent gets some gets some units out on the map.
This is cheeky. You need to see what Valdemar's doing. He's pushing the deer into the wood line so you can barely see it.
It's beautiful. I mean,
Oh, this
Myriad had
is
the option
so
to push them
irritating,
into
but
the
so
Aachen, right?
effective. Yeah, he does, he does.
And you do not want this to happen, at least not without the investment into Pro Scouts that we'll see or maybe not. If you look at Myriad's current resources, it does look like a Pro Scout play, and it is.
It is.
Big
But all the deers are already
surprise!
spread, and a couple of deers are really close to the wood line, so they're hard to see, hard to pick up. And pushing it all the way in was possible, but you need so much APM for that.
Yeah, the fun part is, if you're Myriad right now, you walk here, you see this. Now, when the scout leaves and you don't have vision anymore, you can't really shift click these. You don't see the
No,
carcasses, so you need to move there and have active vision with a unit.
no.
It is
If
a lot
Myriad
more
walks into
intensive.
this, knowing Myriad, if he walks into this, he's like, oh, fuck it. And he's gonna put up a cigarette and just smoke one just to get his stress level back to normal.
I mean, he doesn't need the stress level to go high to do that. He quit for a while. Did you know that? I was very proud of him.
Yeah.
And then he quit quitting.
Yeah.
By the way, look at what Vald is doing at
And then he
home.
quit again, but I don't know if he's smoking again, but it's his kind of stress relief. We see his
Tim,
second
you're a
military
doctor.
school
You're
coming in.
supposed to not promote smoking. Oh, well. Vald is pushing his home deer pack, so Myriad is not gonna be able to take this unless he develops a lot of units very, very, very quickly, and Vald messes up. But yeah, that's one deer pack safe for the Ottomans. Very nice. See how you can do this very easily, actually. I mean, I say easily. It is doable for the average person if you just have multiple units. And second military school is coming out for Vald. First one is set to Sipahi, second one is set to Sipahi, and we do get the blacksmith out. So what's the plan now? We have three
I
on
think
gold.
I'm gonna go castle.
I mean, that's what I would expect.
Yeah, you got 3 in gold. You got the Sultanate trade network. You're pushing in deer. You just have the military school up for because the quicker you get them up, the faster you get your vizier points. I'm not expecting that big of a feudal commitment.
Yeah, speaking of commitments, Vald being busy with his spears on the other side there, grabbing his first deer pack. He's gonna lose the second one while we speak about it. Myriad made 3 scouts, a 4th one is in the queue, just popping out, and he's doing the Grand Theft Venison and grabbing Vald's deer pack from the back of the base. Meanwhile, Vald putting up a tower, putting 7 vills, 8 vills actually on the gold there. So yeah, Castle Age coming in for the Ottomans very, very soon. And we have 3 Sipahi on the way.
Yeah, and we didn't see the vizier point. I hear the sound of vizier point going off, but I don't know so sure what he's taking yet. We see a spearman coming in, trying to arrest those gold villagers, and the villager getting attacked. Second villager getting attacked.
Just a
Tower coming
little
up,
too
gonna
late.
pop in, and poof. Oh, no, they're not popping in.
Yeah, Myriad. I mean, Myriad still has a very scary feudal push. Now, the question is, can he make it work? Tower's already up. We don't have the arrow slits, and do we have... Yeah, we do have the stone for it. I guess Valdemar does want to save up for the 3rd school, though, for his second vizier point. That's a really greedy option. He's just gonna vacate the gold, though.
Yeah, but there's a gold all the way in the back. Is he really gonna transition all the way down there?
No, he gets
Or
enough
maybe
gold
just
from his
getting the
passive
trick off
income.
yeah. He's just gonna go for his passive income then, I guess. I gotta say, double military school is a bit slow into castle. But tower are gonna get burned down since there aren't any units, and making his own tower in the backside. But Sipahi and Spearman coming in.
Nice hit with the
Villager gonna
Sipahi.
get hit once, twice. Sipahi gonna run into the Spearman, but taking down the Ville at least.
Yeah,
One Ville
that's...
down, but
That was one Ville
yeah.
down, but that was not worth it. Those poor Sipahi
No,
could have lived a
that's
lot
of
longer
damage.
lives.
But he took the imams, so he got a lot of healing. If he just can walk around that wood line, get back to his base, he can heal them up again. Then it's just one Spearman lost.
Yeah, that is definitely worth. But yeah, he sees Myriad leaving with the deer. And what will be the HRE plan? 13, 12, 2. Still no commitment towards Castle Age. And we do have the engagement at the front side with the Imam. There's quite a few archers here, though. That's quite dangerous to the Imams. Sipahi goes down. Second Sipahi is on top of those archers. But I feel like Valdemar was a little premature there. He stopped the Vil from building the tower, but could not contest the army.
He just wanted the Vil to be dead, but the Sipahi needed one more hit, but it went down. And then, instead of just losing 1 or 2 units, he committed his whole army trying to get that down. And now Myriad has tripled the amount of destroyed value, so he's got a big window of opportunity to push Valdemar around.
Yeah, I mean, the issue is he just wanted to stop this tower from going up so he can regather that gold later on. By the way, speaking of gold, look at that sovereign spawn. Double outpost coming up. Yeah, he's abandoning this position.
Yeah, he needed to transition, and already the Vil on the tower are finishing up.
And now it's getting real scary, because look at those army numbers. We've got 12 archers, 6 spears moving in, and
But
if we look on the
also
Myriad
look at
Sahan...
the 6 Sipahi. Looked at Six Supply. They're going on to raid. He's trying to counterattack to even out the resources he lost, trying to get that fill.
Castle Age coming in for Vault now, and yeah, he's moving in with the Sipahi from the side, going straight towards the Aachen Chapel, and there's no defense here, but there are some scouts, so Myriad will have some attention here because, well, he kind of has to, because otherwise he cannot pick up the deer. So he'll see those. Well, maybe he'll miss them because they come all the way around, and the scouts are going the short way. HRE army is starting to burn the first military school, and Sipai is moving in, but Myriad scouted it and pulled back.
Such quick reaction time, and he's not losing any vills as of yet. One vill going down now. Second vill gets... Oh, it's going down now, but it's losing a lot of supply. 3 vills going down. 2 spearmen there already. Another vill going down. He's trying to take as much villages as he possibly can, but how many armor do you want to get with for all those vill kills? And meanwhile,
quite a bit of
military
damage,
school
though.
down as well.
It's quite a bit of damage. But speaking of damage, first military school is going down, and we've got a battering ram coming in
And
from
the gold is
Myriad.
scouted. You see the dead spearman at the gold and south?
Oh yeah.
So Myriad knows. He knows.
That's gonna be rough. Let's see. Vault's imams are moving out towards the relics. Myriad needs to realize this is going on, and he does not have any cavalry. He does have the faster infantry to contest it, but is not guarding the relics currently. First one is away. He's just gonna push here, and he's gonna go castle behind that still.
Yeah,
By the way,
Ragnar is coming in as well. Another Sapa here, raid coming in on the west side.
Let's check out that west side then. Okay, he's just checking the deer pack here. They're still there, so he's gonna run straight into those scouts. Did anyone else kind of hope that Vault put his MIA to Spriggles? He didn't. He does not believe in the memes.
Faded. I still like. Oh, Ragnar's being caught out by those 4 or 5
No,
Sapahi.
old man, not like this.
Going down.
Free prelate for free.
That's one less religion man on the world.
Myriad kind of wanted too much here. Sure, these Sipahi cannot stay here, but that's quite a bit of delay on the age up, just having to pull back again now. Spears have arrived though, and now Sipahi can no longer stick around.
Yeah, and he needs to watch out a little bit because knights, I mean, spearmen do pretty well against knights, but all the spearmen are gone now, so it's just archer against that lancer, and the archer's gonna lose that, even if they have pretty big numbers.
Yeah, look at that guy. He has 5 range defense. These guys do 5 damage, so second lancer will have quite a bit of time to murder here, and spears not quite there yet. They're sticking around the age up, do not want to allow Sipahis to come back in, so these archers are just being abandoned.
Yeah, he really needs to get that age up in for his transition. Otherwise, Valdemar is gonna have too many armored units out, and he's gonna just push his base with second defense upgrade. There's nothing you can do about it. So now he quickly needs to get in those. Oh, all those spearmen are gonna die against that couple of archers, but it's a pretty big army Myriad has there. Spears targeting the Lancer running away. Meanwhile, we got the archers of Myriad himself taking down the archers of Valdemar. The men-at-arms chopping away around him, trying to do as much damage as he can, but Valdemar's arm is gonna get clean there.
Yeah, numbers just didn't work out there for Vault. A little bit of an overextension. The Lancer going after the archers was just fine. By the way, men-at-arms are now arriving, but Myriad is Castle Age, and he's already pumping out them crossbows. But yeah, let's take a quick look at the map. And it looks pretty clean regarding relics to me. This is the big fight here in the middle for that 5th one. Because one, very likely going towards Myriad. There is an Ottoman Lancer on there, but Myriad should be aware of that. Yeah, moving the scouts out as well is gonna see that. The fight in the middle though, going towards the HRE right now.
Yeah, simply because of numbers. Like, even if you have the better unit, if you got 10 units battering on your one castle unit, it's still gonna lose. So Myriad gonna get that relic in. The other relic is pretty safe, so you should get that as well. It's gonna get denied right now. Gonna see the Wololol. Are we gonna do it? And we're gonna take that Lancer, Man at Arms, and those two. Oh no, it's down. But he should be able to get it in the end. He has more army. It's closer to his base. So as H3 getting 2 relics, it's
It's not a great
fine.
feeling, but you're kind of
No,
fine with it because, well, it's still
yeah,
good.
yeah. It's
Oh,
still a Lancer coming in.
oh, the gold just ran out. And crossbows are already here, though. First Lancer is down. 2 crossbows lose their lives, and so far it is 6 villager deaths in total for the Holy Roman Empire. Oh, come on! If you had just stood your ground and shot one more time, that Lancer would have died. But, well, trading out 2 Lancers for 1 Vil and 3 crossbows. It is fine. It is fine. Speaking of, what are the military schools set on? They're not set on anything, because they don't exist.
They need to be built up again. And not any stone for Valdemar as well, but like there will be a moment where it's like, oh yeah, I'm Ottoman, I need my military skills, they're really good. And a raid from Beal, thanks for the raid, Beal, and I hope you had a good stream. Meanwhile, Myriad's trying to wall off his base. We're gonna go to this mid-game transition. I thought Myriad was looking really good at that feudal push, but now it's more even.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't double down for the feudal push, right? He went castle right after. He still managed to secure himself 2 relics. I guess it's fine. Still, the scary part is Ottomans still have a really good late game because, well, there's pretty much one reason, and it's right there. It's the 3 siege.
Yeah, and this is all difficult to decide if you wanted to double that and finish the game, if you think you can. And you don't know before you make the decision. Like after the game, you can say, yeah, I should have doubled down. Yeah, I should have gone also. We got Lancer in the back of the base of Myriad, chasing away those villagers at Aachen Chapel again. Not taking one down as of yet, but being a really big annoyance at least. And not enough garrison space for all those villagers. So one is gonna go down already. Second one.
Yeah, crossbows coming out now. This is just gonna let the reinforcements deal with it. A little bit of idle time, 1 villager lost. Not a whole lot of. Oh, robot? Do we have the robots are taking over? Oh no.
Oh no. I don't know if you're the robot of I.
I'm assuming you are currently in the game, so I can stop this. Stop streaming. Boop. Should be better now, guys. It's fixed. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Thanks for the feedback.
Yeah, nice. We got such great tech support.
Yeah, basically, my upload is bad. So that is all the tech support you need. Okay, this is not a great fight for Myriad. Valdemar, by the way, is playing Ottomans without a Mether, which makes me personally very sad and makes my heart bleed. But he still has 24 crossbows and 3 mangonels. So he's fine. He's fine.
That's the crazy thing, right? KP always talks about this game with Poppy Paw, where he was playing Delhi, but didn't queue any upgrades. And here we got Valdemar playing without military skills, without a matter, and still
He has a
doing a
military
really
school
good
right
job.
there.
Like still a really good game. Yeah, we got one up now, but he didn't have military skills for a long time.
Fair. You know. What do you think of the Ottoman style of going full feudal without schools? Because I did that a while on the ladder, and it's really strong, but it kind of feels like you're not playing Ottoman.
Yeah, you know, the military school just gives you an economic advantage. It's just it's skills, as to say, because it's 3 units.
But it's so slow. But yeah,
It's slow.
let's not go on tangents here. By the way, Valdemar going back into the Sipahi production, and he's putting up 3 military schools, so he has his economic advantage again. But I mean, he already has it. He has 1 more relic. He has, holy shit, he has 15 more vills at this point, and trying to go for the sacreds, but gonna lose them again to Myriad's army. That is now exposed out on the map. I don't think Myriad wants this fight. He has more numbers, but the 3 mangonels don't really have an answer.
It's 3 mangonels, and Myriad is taking the heavy maces against Sapai crossbow. Like, he's not gonna win that.
Yeah. He cannot fight the army right now, just needs to run, which he can do because, you know, infantry is faster.
Yeah. That's the cool thing about having marching drill for free. But at least the sacred site is being decapped. We still have a lot of army coming in. It's mainly crossbow, and I always struggle against this composition. Like, what do you do against 28 crossbows and 4 mangonels?
Well, if you're HRE, I guess you just swamp them in spears. Would be my approach anyway. Let's take a look at those attack pings there. Sipahi raid going towards the back gold there. Any units in the proximity? Yeah, the reinforcements are on the way to deal with that.
Oh, did you see that mangonel shot in the middle?
I did not, but I did see the aftermath. It's fairly obvious. Yeah, Myriad not paying attention for 1 second, as did I.
Supply on the North Gold as well, and those villagers can't do anything about it. They have to fight those supply for their lives.
Yeah. Fortitude is not being used, but reinforced. I say reinforcements are here, but honestly, it is crossbow and a man-at-arm. Those guys will need a while to deal with.
So much.
Wait, are we just ignoring the Sipahi? Like, sure they're gonna die, but at what cost? 13 vills are already down. Valdemar's economy advantage is going big.
Yeah, and now Valdemar's already adding in farms. He's going for the farm position. He knows he done enough damage, so he's gonna set up for the longer game, where he's certain he can win the attrition game in the end.
Man, this is looking rough now for Myriad. He lost so much. Sure, his farming economy is looking better than Vald's. By the way, Vald is on 2 town centers now, so he's gonna go further ahead. Still needs to do his food transition, his farm transition. But, yeah, unless Myriad can find a way to hit Imperial soon, he's gonna be fighting from behind for quite a while.
Yeah, we're already 22-minute games in, and H3 not being Imperial feels bad. This is what you get if you get those relics in, but you stay in castle too long. You have way more gold than you have food, and another supply raid on the Achenchapel farms, idling them out again, losing multiple vills again. And infantry army chasing after those supply, but they're so fast, they just run away, and they're going to the back gold again, they're going to that stone again, they're trying to pick off all the vills they can get.
Okay, let's check this out. Sorry, I just had to do some more live production. I hope the sound is better now. Tune it up just a little bit. And tuned myself down. Let's see what we've got. Sipahi is gonna be taken out there, but we're up to 20 villager deaths for the HRE. Oh, sheesh.
Oh yeah, Myriad really needs a swap, yeah, to get that. Oh, it's the second TC coming in for him. He's not planning on Imperial anytime soon.
Yeah. Second TC for HRE at minute 23. You see a lot of things in these games, but Vald is already up to 93 eco units. Like,
yeah, but this is just the thing, like, I've lost so many vills, I need more vills back, but I can't get to Imp, so I need to build a second TC. It feels bad, but you gotta do it.
I mean, what's the alternative? The alternative is he drops down a market and buys himself food and does not produce units. The thing is, Ottoman always produces units, even when they're not. And you're already behind quite a bit at this point. So, do you really survive that? Myriad does not think so.
You're already up against 4 military schools and an MIA. So that's already so many free units you have to fight again. Even if Valdemar doesn't make anything yet, he'll have enough units to contest and get Imperial himself.
Oh lord, that is 5 mangonels driving towards the HRE base. I guess they're first driving towards the sacred site, but this is a very scary army. 27 crossbows, 16 archers, and we also have some janissaries in the mix, even though Myriad does not have any cavalry. And Valdemar's going home, you know. Not today. Not today. Is 5 mangoes enough? Clearly it isn't. We have to wait for a 6th one.
So we're gonna build more walls to get that sacred site in.
I like the keep though. Securing the gold, securing the sacred site. We're slowly closing the chokehold, and Valdemar is just throwing into Sipai to see if he can find some more will kills. Finds the second town center now.
Valdemar is just playing really clinical, really methodical. Like you have certain steps to do and certain follow-ups, and he just does them and not trying to overcommit or get too greedy. He's like, okay, I'm gonna secure this game. I'm gonna control it. I'm gonna wall off the map. I'm gonna take my upgrades. I'm gonna add in my farms, and then just slowly but surely kill Myriad when yeah, you know, because of having the better economy.
Yep. Having the better economy. Words you don't usually expect out of the Ottomans. By the way, Myriad is going Imperial with an Elsbach Palace.
On the
And well, maybe he's not actually, because he pulled, I guess those were originally 20 vills, and now they're no longer. He cues the Elsbach in the middle there. Where another Valdemar keep is currently going up, but I guess he will have to no, he will not have to cancel this one. Oh no! Oh no, don't! Not the age up! No! Don't do it!
Shoot the Elsbach with the mangoes! Come on, do it!
Oh, he saved the resources at least. He cancelled in time, but yeah, he's not gonna be able to secure any of the middle golds, and he's in trouble.
Yeah, now we go for the Palace Swabby YOLO.
And Vald, by the way, is going behind this. He's aiming for Imperial himself. So yeah, Palace of Swabia is coming out in the... Where is he putting it? Okay, he's putting it right there in front of the Aachen Chapel. And it's really exposed still, because the Ottoman army is not very far off.
Oh yeah, and even got multiple rams coming in. This is gonna just be bullhead.
Yeah, Myriad cancels. He agrees. Where does he put it now? Well, Elsbach Palace on top of the Aachen. I mean, he's forced to, right? He needs that keep, or he's just gonna die immediately. Vald is also almost ready to click to Imperial while he pushes in here.
Yeah, that the emergency repairs on the barracks is just to stall time, because if Valdemar goes any closer and he scouts that Elsbach going up, he's just gonna A-click on it.
Yeah, and Myriad currently can... He just can't contest the 7 mangonels. He doesn't have anything. He's currently spamming out Landsknecht, which is a sure sign that, well, you kind of need some more damage and you're probably behind.
Yeah, and Valdemar securing more of the map. Even more walls getting up. He already has like 3-4 keeps.
Yeah, really good map control.
Tough to break.
Istanbul Observatory is coming out for Valdemar right now, and do we see the adjustable crossbars immediately? It is up.
No, he does not have the resources yet. And doesn't he want like other upgrades first?
No. We're playing ethical. We're getting the Sipai upgrade. We're getting the Janissary upgrade and the Janissary guns. So it's just gonna be the good old classic Imperial Ottoman. And so far he did not switch to the big bombards, which makes me sad. But you know, maybe he'll still do it, or maybe he'll just triple down on the mangonels.
Yeah, I don't see any siege workshop for Valdemar as of yet. Doesn't he have any greased axles, I guess?
Let's see. Does he have a siege workshop is the other question.
I can't find it.
No, he does not have
the newest military school.
Oh yeah, right there. Siege workshop.
That's the university.
No greased axles, which would probably be totally worth it if you have 7+1 mangoes.
Yeah. They're so slow if you don't get that movement speed upgrade.
Alright, Myriad is taking some poking and prodding there and finds another keep! Amazing! And Vald is just gonna wall him in. He is holding all 3 sacreds right now, and there's the mango upgrade. Adjustable crossbars coming in. You know what?
It's coming in. And Valdemar's on 200 pop. He's got an insane eco, like 2,000 food, 2,000 gold, 1,000 wood, and he's just laying back for the sacred side victory.
Yeah, his eco is so good, and as soon as his upgrade comes in 1 minute, the crater it will make in his army. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why Valdemar isn't pushing as well. Like, yeah, you got the Sacred Side Victory ticking, but you also want to put pressure on your opponent just to keep him in the base, just to keep the army amount small, just to keep him occupied. But Myriad's coming out, seeing a big, gigantic army in the front of his gate, and we got 7 mangonels raining fire upon down this army.
Oh, the fight is just like 30 seconds faster than Vault would have liked, so he's pulling back. Spears are just nosediving towards those mangonels, and the backline is actually cleaning up just a little bit there, but... Okay, first mango goes down, but it cannot last, right? It cannot last. He'll clean this up, maybe he's gonna lose another mango, and here come the craters. Upgrade is still not in, so this is basically the best time to take this fight for Myriad ever, but it's still not good. It's still not good, he's gonna lose everything.
We had some really clean start with all those Lance Connect also slicing through those melees, but now we got all the supply coming in, which are really strong tanky front line, and Myriad stepping out. That's game right there.
Myriad agrees.
And taking the first.
By the way, that was without greased axles. These mangoes were slow as all hell. So yeah, well.
Yeah, gotta love those turtle mangoes that still win you the game.
Look at this beautiful military graph. It looks like mango shots. It wasn't mango shots. It's just, you know, if your army is trying to dive the siege and just not fighting, the same thing happens. And I'm hitting that in-game.
So,
guys,
hype it up, please.
Okay, I'll try to hype it up. Guys, we are in the second match here of this best of 3 between Valdemar here in the yellow, in the southern spawn, on Basin, playing the Delhi Sultanate. And his opponent today is Myriad, playing his most favorite or favored, whichever, civ, the Zushi's Legacy. And yeah, we'll see who gets ahead on this one. We do see the opening with the wood cutting there, then supervising on the mill so he can open with the village, and we see the mining camp going up beside that. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen Basin before, but basically the clue of this one is we have 3 sacred sites, and one each spawns fairly close to the home base of each player. So it is hard to go for that sacred victory, and Delhi is happy because they have his home sacred site. Delhi's unhappy because you have a home sacred site. And we do have a lot of wolves here sitting in the middle, which even pro players tend to forget sometimes, and then you have very, very satisfied wolves and very dead scholars.
Yeah, and that's why it was played by Roosevelt, because you had so many wildlife with the wolves, you could get a lot of bounty, but that's changed now. So we get some other civs nowadays. Delhi just doing the standard opening with the mask, getting that efficient production, getting that PIT, getting that wheelbarrow in. You know, all those free tags you get as Delhi. Probably gonna go in the Dome of the Fate, simply because that's such a strong landmark right now. But look at the spawn, he already got 3 golds and 2 berries in the back, so that's a pretty safe spawn with a lot of resources.
Yeah, and he does have the double deer pack on the left side, though. I don't expect the location of this matter too much, except for defense purposes. Because we're expecting to see pro scouts.
Yeah, surely, but Valdemar is such an easier to defend spawn than if you compare with Myriad with his front deer and his front boar, which is way more difficult.
Meditation Garden is
coming up with 1 berry patch, 1 gold patch. Not the best, but it's okay.
It's okay. I kind of expected it to be here on the double berries, but well, he's gonna favor the gold more, and I guess this one. Nah, even if you put it all the way on the wood line, you have the same amount of wood there. So yeah, he's favoring the gold more than he does the berries or the extra food. Kind of surprising to me. It's a Tower of Victory. He's trying to win.
There's gotta be a lot of aggression, for sure.
Man, I love the Tower of Victory. I love the feudal all-in that it maybe promises us, because what Dome does is basically it enables you to snowball into later ages real fast. because of early sacred site control and because of then the amount of scholars that increase your tax so much. There is some beautiful crackety clips out there talking about his feelings for scholars in general. You should check them out.
Did you know Valdemar has almost all of the sheep on the map?
Yeah, let's see. Myriad has 7 sheep right now. Let's see what Walter has. Oh, he has 16. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
So maybe that's also the reason why he's going to Tower of Victory. Like he noticed, oh, I have so many sheep, it's gonna be impossible for Myriad to go fast castle. And if he commits to feudal, I have upgraded archers with the Tower of Victory buff, and he only has the canoe.
Yeah, regular archers don't do super well against Zooks in general, but if you have the Tower of Victory buff, that changes considerably, and if you're now Delhi and able to push out more military than God, that also helps. I mean, Myriad would have the option to go for that boar, that super exposed front boar in the middle of the map. But yeah, you're not happy if you're playing a Chinese variant Civ and you don't get sheep. Pro Scouts is coming in, supervised, so it's almost done. And we do have the stable out.
We didn't expect it, but it came.
What do you mean we didn't? Oh, you mean that was a joke? Oh, I get it now.
Oh no, he's going Pro Scouts. Never 200 IQ play.
Yeah, by the way, Valdemar did open with a blacksmith, and he's going into a stable now. So Myriad will be able to at least grab his home deer there initially, until the first Ghazi will enter the map. I mean, I kind of do hope that it will be Ghazi, but his own Pro Scouts is on the way. He prioritized it over the other mill upgrades. He does not have a second mill. But it will take a while because he's Tower of Victory.
Yeah, the stable's coming up right now, so it takes like 24 or 5 more seconds before the first Ghazi coming out. It's not a huge deal, but you're gonna notice the difference. But the same goes for those techs on the blacksmith, like getting those upgrades a little bit quicker could be useful in the later game stages of the game.
Yeah. Myriad Scout makes it clean away with the first deer of Valdemar's home pack, but Vald has both of his rally points of his production buildings set right on top of his deer packs. So that's probably not gonna be a repeat performance for Myriad there.
Yeah, Valdemar's still prioritizing professional scouts himself before the horticulture and the survival techniques. So it seems he just still wants to take some deer, even though he's Tower of Victory.
I mean, I guess it's just that you don't want to be dealing with the headache of having to constantly control this area. So since you get it for free, might as well go for it, right?
Yeah, it's just getting those resources secured.
Okay, Ghazi Raider meets the first Zushi Spears and has to pull back. Scout also sees that the scouts of Myriad are happily doing their work and going to grab this deer pack on the eastern side now. Do we have the Ghazi moving there yet? They're on the way.
This is what Daily likes, right? Because you see spears, you can go into archers yourself, and your archers are buffed by the Tower of Victory. You got your Ghazi, which are just better horsemen, and now you got your ideal camp, and you can just spam those units.
Yeah. Sanctity is about to finish, so Vault probably moving out with the scholars. No, not yet. Scholars are not yet on the map. And as I say that, first one pops out and moves towards the home sacred site. Oh, engagement in the middle there, and there is not enough spears to deal with these Ghazi, and we do have 3 Tower Victory archers out that's gonna deal with that one real fast. Horsemen need to pull back, so yeah. Myriad taking the first loss in an engagement here, and as you say, or as I like to say against Delhi, if you're taking a bad fight early on, it's hard to come back.
Delhi can just pump up so many units, and even if he takes a break for a short while, he can heal up all his units. More horsemen coming in, more spears coming in, fight in the middle again.
Nice recovery there.
Archers picking up those spears, Gauss just dealing with all those horsemen, trying to screen off to protect those archers, and once the archers are gone, he's just gonna back off.
Yeah, I really like the snipes there on the archers. Just deciding to go back in because the spear numbers just weren't there to deal with this amount of horsemen he has. And Vault.
The difference in destroyed value is already insane.
Yeah. Home Sacred Site is done. He does have the second mill now, which he doesn't queue anything from because it's outside of influence. But yeah, Horticulture is coming. Survival Techniques are coming. And he does have 2 scouts now. He's just gonna take the home deer packs with the double scouts.
Meanwhile, it seems Myriad is committing to some feudal age aggression himself because he got the blacksmith. He's taking the Dali horses, that's increasing the attack speed of your cavalry units by 20%. So it seems Myriad is gonna fight for some map patrol for now.
Yeah, it's a really good tech. And right now, Myriad's army is really scary. 10 horsemen, 6 spears. And he finds the archers exposed, but they do have 1 spearman with them. Myriad doesn't want to chance it. What's he gonna do though? He's gonna protect his scouts, taking a few of Valdemar's deer. Or not. He's just gonna not engage anymore. Coming back now. The Ghazis though, they do find the scouts. These ones are going to lose their lives. Myriad's just gonna sit back and judge if he can take this fight, and seems like he wants to. Coming in. There's only 4 spears here. And here comes the surround on the archers. These archers do shoot faster and are gonna be able to deal with Myriad's spears quite fast. But the horsemen just doing so much damage. This is a good fight for Myriad.
Oh yeah, getting those horsemen on top of all those archers is just an insane damage. Even though we transition into spearmen, and spearmen gonna clean up the couple of horsemen that are left. And even with the Tower of Victory bonus on the spearmen as well, it seems he's gonna lose this engagement, but only by a close call.
Yeah, speaking of close calls, one of the reasons why Vault lost that engagement might be because Castle Age is coming up right now. Compound of the Defender is coming in for him.
Yeah, and he also has some units on top trying to raid a little bit. Didn't get the villager. Delayed the meditation garden and come a bit and now running away.
Yeah, let's check out his meditation garden. 37, 14, 19. I've seen better ones, but you know, it's okay. Vault though.
Once compound defender gets in, he's gonna queue all those free tags again. You're gonna get some castle age units. I see multiple barracks now, so probably a big man of arm push because your opponent's still on feudal. So you get this small window where you got these tanky men at arms who can deal a lot of damage and keep you in your base while you're doing stuff behind it like taking the relics.
I'd love to agree with that, but look at Myriad's age up. You know, it's a China variant. He's aging with 8 villagers. He's about to hit castle age in 10 seconds. Right, Vault is up. Let's see if he queues some upgrades for us, or if he's gonna embrace the mantra of puppy. Nah, looks like we'll see some veteran upgrades at least. Only 1 blacksmith so far, and mosque is being set up. Second mosque, basically. And first relic is at home. What map is this? This is Basin. Okay.
Yeah, and we see a small army of Myriad camping outside
Oh no!
Valdemar's base.
He's just gonna walk into the scholar. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, did Myriad miss that? It looks like he did. He's just... Oh, this is scary. This is scary. Can he survive that? Scholars have more health, but not quite that much. Yeah, Myriad has to pull back here. This relic will likely still go in the favor of the Delhi Sultanate. Men-at-arms are already out, and we do not have units to deal with that just yet. Some palace guards are on the map. Some crossbows are being added in right now. Okay, Valdemar might have overextended, just following up on this. And it looks like he'll be forced to pull back here against the faster palace guards. But, I mean, this is just gonna go back and forth, back and forth. Vald, though, grabbing the relic, gonna be able to pull that one back. This is Vault's current
This is
vision.
the thing he wanted the most, the relic, of course, because it's 80 gold a minute, and he can just get back into his base, build up his army a bit more again. Wall coming in, not getting the horseman getting away, and Myriad getting pushed back.
Yep, this scholar though, not gonna make it home. 70 health, 60 health, 6 more hits, and he's gonna be down. How's Vault looking for food though? He had most of the sheep on the map. He did get some of his home deer. They're all gone now. Everything's gone. I think Vault is gonna be running out of food real soon. Does have the home berries though. And how's Myriad looking? Still on those deer, still eating venison. Does have some sheep left. But otherwise, yeah, he's also gonna be forced. Both players will be forced into a transition to berries and then farms in the next 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, and that's gonna favor Myriad, of course, because if Myriad gets the other feudal age landmark, then he gets discount, he gets granaries, which gives a lot of additional food income. Compared with the Delhi, which is have regular farms. But we got a raid coming in on the east side.
Here comes the army. Vault immediately sees it and pulls back. Good reaction there. He loses 1 villager. But yeah, small losses compared to what could have been. This palace guard is also not going to be able to... well, maybe he will. Actually, the army numbers are quite scary. 19 palace guards, 12 crossbows up for Myriad. Of course, they're not all here. They're still trickling across the map. We're basically inside the Delhi base right now. But yeah, this is scary stuff as far as the numbers go. Zuginua are trying to focus down the Delhi crossbows. These are Tower of Victory crossbows. These are Tower of Victory men-at-arms. But still, the numbers just don't lie. Myriad taking a great engagement.
Yeah, the elephant coming out now. The elephant gonna be there for the win, trying to push back all that army, but the crossbow do a lot of damage because the elephant is still melee cavalry. He needs some skulls popping out, healing that elephant up. Meanwhile, more units trickling in. It's a pretty big amount of units already. And Valdemar has all his food on those berries there, so he needs this position, and Myriad pushing him back.
Oh, this is real bad. Yeah, Vault will be forced to get his food elsewhere, and where can he go? There's a berry patch all the way on the left side, but right now, if you look at the army numbers doubling up for Myriad, he's in a great position now. Let's see how much this Dumbo can do. Crossbows are here, but they're face tanking the elephant. 123 health, 13 health, and we get 1 shot.
Yeah, and even now keep coming up, but the keep is just trying to protect the
this
base,
is gonna
trying
cost,
to stall for more time.
This could cost so many vills. Yeah, Vault just taps. Wow. Well, I didn't believe Myriad when he said that Zushi is just oppressively strong, but hey, it is. That was clean.
Yeah, right. The Zushi is really strong, so it's gonna go game 3.
Yeah, that was... Let me quickly look at that military count there. Yeah, Myriad was ahead, sure, but half of his army wasn't, or like a third of his army wasn't there, so it was pretty even, and we had Tower of Victory units, and he still just took that fight easily.
You want to introduce these players, or shall I?
How about you do it this time? I kind of want you.
Okay, let's go to the top one. In the top, playing as the Roos in the color yellow, we got Valdemar, aka the Kid. He's so young, he could be our child.
Oh, did you have to say that?
In the south, in the color blue, we got our classic French playing by Myriad.
Oh my, did you hear that villager? That was beautiful. Just on cue. Ah!
Yeah. He knew what was coming. He was hyped as well.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, we've got French versus Rus, or as I say since season 3, the French versus the better French. But you know, meta changed a lot in the recent past. And take a look at those market spawns. They're not in the corners. Cock is not as great this time around, because this cliff here is all the way up front, and you can't really go there too well because you need to go half map.
yeah, it's a really bad trade spawn. So trade is off the menu at least. It's gonna be Skull of Cavalry.
And
Roost French, I think it's kind of even right now. Myriad immediately going on the deer pack next to his base. Already researched survival techniques, so he's gonna get a really nice food income. And Valdemar opening with double hunting cabin.
yeah, I mean, we kind of know what to expect out of the ruse. Double hunting cabin opening. There's likely gonna be something golden, and maybe we'll have something to do with deer. But maybe I'm wrong, and I hope I am. But we'll find out. Let's see how our sheep wars are
expecting them
looking.
to walk to the deer packs, build a mill on the tower, and then eat the deer and then walk all the way back. You know, you need to get some miles into your legs.
Vald opening with double scouts, by the way, producing one from the first cabin he had. But it didn't work out too well for him, because right now Myriad is beating him on the sheep score, and French just loves that. And by the way, Myriad does not agree with me, or maybe he did scout it. No, he's French. He doesn't need to scout the trade post.
Amazing. Yeah, we're gonna do it.
You know what he's gonna do? Since his own trade post is just not as great, why not just use the ruse one?
Yeah, you got to, because if you trade on your own trade post, it's just too close. You won't get enough gold. And if you trade on the east trade post, you get a big gold income. But it's so close to the base of Valdemar, it's gonna be pretty easy to deny. It's even pretty easy wallable with the 2 small wood lines over there. Like with the 3 small wood lines, you can easily wall it off.
Yep, and then it's just done. Oh my, yeah, that is... Myriad's gonna have an uphill battle trying to fight for map control. But we'll see how he handles that one. You do have an opening while the Ruse go for their Pro Scout play. And we do have Myriad going for an early wheelbarrow. So this is not Pro Scouts. He went survival techniques. He's going wheelbarrow. We're likely going to see a lumber camp going for the forestry that you usually never see. But this time you get a free trader.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's trying to skill with trade to match the passive income from the bounty and the hunting cabins and the wooden fortress on the lumber camp that's gonna be built. But the big issue with trade is, doesn't matter if you play French or Mongols or whatever civ, is containing that map control, holding that map control, because once you lose map control and they dive your trade, it's GG.
That is very true, and is usually the bane of French players before the invention of Pro Scouts. So let's see what Myriad can do. He's still on 1 scout, and I'm expecting there's a stable. And I don't expect to see scouts coming out of this immediately. Please, make a knight. There's a knight! I love it!
There's a knight. But the same goes for the other side. Valdemar going into knights himself as well. Not going for the naked fast castle, but going for some map control himself.
By the way, Myriad agrees. This trade post on the other side of the map, it is too risky. He's not gonna chance it. He's going for his own. It's still rough to defend because it's not as easy to wall. I guess you can wall on the golds. 1, 2, 3, and then towards the corner of the map. It's doable. It's not super expensive.
Yeah, but with the cliff spawn and the forest spawn, the traders have to walk all the way around, but not getting any more gold for it, because gold is generated on the straight line.
Yeah, it is 16 gold for that trip. That takes quite a long time, but take a look at this villager. It makes a beeline for the corner. We do have a corner market coming up, which will make the trade much more worthwhile. And Vald, here is the Pro Scouts following up on that first night. By the way, let's find that first night. It's gonna go straight.
Not going to the trade post.
Yeah, it's going straight to the trade post, and it's gonna meet the trader right there.
Yeah, I really love what these top players do. Like, they just make 1 or 2 units, and they get so much value from that unit, and then they transition into either castle or second DC or farm transition or something. They're so effective with just having 1 or 2 units out.
Take a look at that timing. It's uncanny. It's like Sure, you scouted the cock, you kind of know it, but he met that trader perfectly at the trade post at just the right time without a scout.
Yeah. So the only thing Myriad got going from now is 16 gold. That's it.
Hey, he got 16 gold from researching an eco upgrade, which gives him another advantage. So let's not disregard that fact, right? French Knight versus Rus Knight. The French Knight is favored because French gets a bonus after they charge on their attack damage, which is also why French Knights can two-shot villagers and Rus Knights cannot.
Oh, almost one will going down.
And yeah, Myriad
That's
already has
also
a
an
blacksmith,
advantage.
so he gets a
Yeah.
free blacksmith upgrade.
Yeah, but it's also an advantage the French knight has because of the damage buff. You can two-shot villagers, but a Rus knight needs 3.
I just said that. Nobody listens to me anymore.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was just so excited about the Rus knights charging this field.
Yeah, the Rus Knight's still going strong, by the way. And speaking of going strong, Vald did go for Pro Scouts, and now he's going for the fast Castle Age. With Golden Gate, with the tower here buffing his wood income, he can just use these tickets to generate so much gold by selling the wood. And here comes the Castle Age. Position of this high trade house, I guess it's okay. You get most of this wood line. It's a fairly thick wood line. This one would have been better, but less secure. So yeah, this is just fine. And you have safe food for days under your TC now.
Yeah, it's not the best high trade house. And he's making a barrack, so he's not going to horse archers. He's going into an infantry-based composition. Maybe spears with his own knights. But, you know, you get so much gold from the hunting cabins. You get so much gold for the high trade house. If he builds a monastery pretty quickly, you can even get those relics in. And then you just barely need to mine any gold.
Yep. And Myriad's gonna be like, oh my lord, that's fast. 830, 40 age up here. And second barracks coming out. So is he just gonna fill the map with spears? Because, I mean, Myriad's now panicked producing Royal Knights. Let's see if he's also gonna try to add his own archery ranges. He does not. And the problem with Knights is they're really good and they're also really expensive. So Castle Age is what he wants to go next, and it's gonna be a while in coming. Knights coming in. They cannot take a villager though, and need to leave again.
Yeah, it's still only Valdemar we took on one villager. And we got spears coming out. Really great defensive unit. We're probably gonna see some walls anytime soon around Valdemar's base. We already see the monastery up trying to take those relics because they really in late game they're really helpful because you get a lot of extra income. You can get tight barns for more income, and they don't cost any population. We got one scout being sniped by the French knight. We got more French knights
nice
going
charge
on
here.
the high trade house. Nice charge, getting with the one fill.
And here comes the other side. But yeah, spears are on the case, and the spear numbers are now pretty nice for Valdemar. Gonna be able to have enough to contest his knight numbers soon, unless he does things like this and just loses them one by one. But yeah.
Yeah, but we're doing a good job doing this dual attack. No, attacking from the bot, attacking from the top, attacking at the same time, because that's really hard to defend.
Man, French economy is pretty good when you have cock. And I think Valdemar expected to be able to contest the trade right about now, but it's still going strong. 76 per trip. Yes, these traders do have to go that detour after they go around the cliff there, which makes it less valuable. What is that roll? But still, this is definitely work for Myriad. He's about to click up to castle as well with a decent economic lead.
Oh yeah, because traders are still economic units. We got the spears charging in, and those nice. Whoa! Did you see that brace bait and then the close range charge? That's a lot of that spearman. That's huge.
We didn't see it. I'm very sorry about that, but I'll tell you what you can do to do this yourself instead. So what happens is you charge in, your knights go into charge mode, The spears automatically go into brace when you attack move them towards that. But if the knights then break off the charge, the spears stop the brace. By the way, wall is open here. Myriad didn't notice that this never really built.
One, yeah.
So yeah,
part wasn't finished yet.
it's gonna be real annoying to deal with. Knights are being pulled back to deal with that. Oh, Vald has pulled 2 villagers, but they're being scouted out, so he's just gonna -2 here. Unfortunate. Anyway, I was talking about the brace. The thing is, the spear brace goes on a cooldown when you do that. But the knight brace does not. The knight charge does not. So you just immediately charge again as soon as the brace stops. And Myriad...
Then you get all those charges in, and a charge from a knight is like 40 damage, 36 damage.
Yep.
So that's a lot of spears you're already losing just because of the charge. And then the knights just run away, and then they just wait until the charge is back up again.
Horsemen finding some value there, taking out a trader, but Myriad has now closed the wall, and these horsemen need to run. More knights are coming, and Castle Age is done. Castle Age upgrade for the knights is coming, and we did go for the Institute, so he has the Bloodlines option, and he's going for the Merchants Guild, as well as his missing eco upgrades to get even more free traders.
Yeah, he's going for the macro way, so this first we're gonna get the Merchant Guilds, after this we're gonna then the enlistment incentives, which to reducing the units cost by a further 5%, and the Royal Bloodline is gonna take some time before he's gonna get that. He only has 10 knights, he first wants to get some other upgrades, that's just prioritizing right now. And we got this raid on the deer on the south side. There's 2 deer horsemen trying to pick up some vills. That's one down. That's the second one going down probably as well. Trying to screen it, but it's dead. So get him some real good value. Those couple of horsemen who already have dead.
Myriad's doing it again. We saw that earlier in the HRE game, where, okay, it was much worse then. But he knew these horsemen were here. He knew they were going down this way. He could have just taken these vills, build a gate, and just moved out for 10 seconds, and he wouldn't have lost 2 vills there.
Yeah, meanwhile, the horsemen are finally out of his base. There's still 2 relics on the map, but also big spearman crossbow mass, and Valdemar's pushing without, and he has the right army composition to chase away those knights, because Myriad only has knights. Royal Bloodline's coming in right now. Are we gonna see a 120 knight game again?
Oh, that was a beautiful game. I was very heartbroken when it ended the way it did. But yeah, Myriad's gonna see this spear crossbow army that comes not really as a surprise if you're going pure knights. And what is his answer? Is it gonna be more knights? Looks like it's gonna be more. There's a third stable. It's more knights, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be chivalry with Royal Bloodlines, and they're just running around all day, charging all day, healing up all day. But that's the annoying thing about trade. He's just gonna burn down that wall. He's gonna stand on your trade line, and then you need to go to the other trade post, but he can just wall that off as well, and then you don't have enough eco.
Yeah, suddenly you don't have like a third of your income anymore. It feels pretty bad. It feels, take it from me, it feels very bad. The knights are trying to intercept the reinforcements. Vald knows this is going to happen, so basically this army needs to stay big enough to not get just overwhelmed by the knights.
Oh, he's going in already. He's feeling confident. He's gonna charge them off. A couple of spears getting taken down already. He's gonna wrap around on the south part of the army first, trying to take down all those units first before he has to deal with all those crossbows on top. Crossbows doing massive damage on those sad knights. One after another is going down. It's gonna be close, but we still have a lot of knights on the field. More spearmen going down, and slowly but surely Valdemar is losing his army, and trade is coming back into Myriad's control. But at what cost? He only has 3 knights left.
This is some cost. Oh my god. Remember when Myriad had 20 knights there a second ago? But yeah, if you look at the destroyed value, it's actually fairly even, because there was a lot of spear crossbow. And Myriad, I mean, let's put ourselves in the French position there. Yes, it is worth to trade that out because otherwise you just are idle on all of those traders. But now we are on low numbers. Oh, very good charge here.
Nice charge again, and now we got these small numbers, and then the knights just win. Like in small numbers, you can micro so much more easily, and you can just save all those low HP knights, and Chivalry is gonna heal them up, and then one knight gets sniped again. So we got
second knight gets sniped.
Yes.
Third knight's gonna go down as well. This is a lot of destroyed value here, and reinforcements are still coming. Let's see, is Myriad gonna... No, it's all knights all day, baby. We don't do this.
All day.
We don't do these archery ranges or whatever they're called. That would just be wrong.
No, building arbaletages is bad.
Yeah, it's
they
only...
have provies, so they get that range defense, and they get this upgrade, that they get more melee defense upgrade, and that just sounds bad. Who wants arbaletages?
Yeah, they're just... Yeah, let's just go with bad. We do have the horseman upgrade coming in for Vald, and he's gonna set up 4 stables and still pumping all them spears out of 4 barracks. Another big engagement here in the middle, but Myriad's numbers currently just aren't there, and Vald is producing so many spears. Oh my.
Yeah, meanwhile we got the farm transition going. I didn't know if you already noticed, but we already have the second TC up for Valdemar. I think it's already up for a couple of minutes even.
Oh yeah, he's slowly pulling closer towards the French economy. Is Myriad actually... Yeah, he's producing traders, so it's very slowly. But, did you see the 4th stable?
The 4th stable. Yeah, at least at the French, you can build as many traders as you want, because you can switch around the resources, so the trader can get in gold, the trader can get in food or wood. So you can basically build your whole economy around traders.
And
but,
then 10 spears sit on top of the market, and suddenly you have 0 income.
Yeah, then your economy is gone. But we got some small fighting in the east again, but it's only like 4 or 5 knights against 10 spears and 10 crossbows, and they're not gonna win it, so they're just gonna run around. That's the one advantage knights have. They have the mobility, just kite around all day, but he's losing a lot of knights already. He's bleeding units.
Yeah, it's 30 spears against 15 knights. Usually you want better odds than 2 to 1, but you also have crossbows in the back, so...
Yeah, those crossbows hurts. You can have chivalry, you can have the royal bloodlines, you can have 310 HP.
Nice raid in the front.
If you have those crossbows. Oh yeah, a couple of fields going down, but they run through the gate.
This was only the 2nd time that Vald loses any villagers in this game. How is Myriad's trade looking like? Right now, he's on 20 traders. You know, it's pretty good. Oh, it doesn't cancel the charge in time. One gets skewered. But yeah, look at that. This is the hard counter unit against this one, and they just kill one, hurt them pretty badly, and then still leave while healing up passively. Royal Bloodline Knights are pretty good, guys. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good, but do you really want to make units if your opponent has the perfect counter?
You know what? I feel like Myriad should hear those words and build a 5th stable. Just to spite you. Oh, he needs to pay attention though, because he cut through the wood line. His traders are now going the front side, and now he needs to wall that in. We have another big engagement. This is actually a really good engagement for Myriad if you look at the numbers. Yes, sure, these are spears, but, well...
We see a lot of Valdemar.
Oh, big charge!
In the middle, it's gonna make a keep somewhere.
Vald is going in.
Oh wow, Imp as well. He's just finished in the middle. What are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do? I don't... Okay, there's the keep on the sacred sites and the stone. But if Myriad makes it here in time, and he's not very far off, and he does have a scout somewhere. Okay, it's behind the wood line. It's safe. The keep's gonna go up. And we do have the whole army of Valdemar right here. But is Myriad just gonna take this fight under the keep? Because if he can wipe this army, then basically Vault will be dead.
Oh, yeah, Vault's committing and all those knights chopping away, but the knights are way stronger than all those units combined. Even though he has the counter unit, the knights are just with too many people and they're just chopping away.
Okay, he cannot take that fight with the keep also firing in there. Oh, that was a little too close to the sun. Myriad realizing that this is quite the prize to win, but he just didn't have the numbers. If we look at the numbers, by the way, he's also making his way to Imperial now. 42 on food, pulled completely off of the gold now, and he's finally putting up a keep now to make the discounted knights. But yeah, high armory almost up.
But I still think Myriad needed to take that fight. That's sort of like one of the few opportunities where he had enough units and Vault was kind of out of position because he was going imp. And he's trying to raid at the top now. Imp for Valdemar incoming. And we'll see what upgrades you get first. It's the Elite Spearman.
Yep. And we do have the Tithe Barons. Valdemar is still sitting on the 4 relics. Like, this is very high value. And Myriad currently doesn't have his knights back at home. Where's the Red Palace going? It is down here in the southern side, protecting that side of the trade. But the left side is exposed. So there is nothing here.
Yeah, that trade is gonna go down, and that's gonna be really tough to defend because it's 30 spears and 11 crossbows. We already have 3 stealths on the field, 7 incoming. We do have 20 knights. They're still buffed up knights. But it's elite spearman.
Here comes the knight. Spearman upgrade is 8 seconds out. Right now the fight is close, but it's not gonna be for much longer. Here's the elite spears. 130 health.
Yeah, and now we got imp spears, baby. They are so painful.
28 damage versus cavalry extra. This is not a fight that Myriad can take right now. He's up to Imperial. Imperial Knight upgrade is coming in. He doesn't want to take the fight right now. He needs to stop his trade for a second there, which is really painful because it's basically all of his gold income at this point. Okay,
I'm looking where the traders are, but
is he not gonna wait? No, he's gonna wait for the Imperial upgrade.
Yeah, he needs to.
Yeah, he's just gonna try a little bait and switch here, trying to see if the crossbows are maybe exposed for another charge, but they're not.
Yeah, but look at the reinforcements coming in. Like, they're gonna be sandwiched in the middle.
Ooh, that's a big sandwich. Knight upgrade is still 15 seconds out. Myriad's trying to stall for his traders, trying to pull back here, but he's gonna lose his Knight Mass. And the Streltsy are here as well.
All his knights getting surrounded, so he's losing so many already, trying to run away.
Okay, here comes the upgrade. Imperial Knights are in. And we are fighting next to a keep that has Arbalest emplacements, but even with Arbalest emplacements, it's gonna take a while to clean up. Vault going for an aggressive keep drop.
Front even.
Um,
That's some classic saying, get out of my game, man.
Okay, this is a big fight, but can Myriad take it? No, he can certainly not. And Vault trying for that Imperial timing and pitting it perfectly.
Yeah, unfortunately we didn't see the 120 knights, but at least he tried.
He tried. You know, there's this other unit he could have made. Something
Arbitrage?
Yeah, I'm not French. I don't speak those words.
Je suis un baguette?
I don't think we're supposed to be like that today. Like, we should be professional. Anyway, Arbalest would have been a nice choice. Archers would have been a nice choice. But neither of them happened. We saw some beautiful Knight micro, but it just didn't work out.